Yesterday we have uh, been in Darshan's live, and I'm not sure if you must have saw it, but anyways, today, as you know, the title it's gonna be like some battle royale thing, and it's gonna be about Frontline changes battle royale. So this video, in this video, I'm gonna discuss. Okay, it's not discussing. It's just gonna be like some game like thing. So this is the map, and over here I have colored every country in the world, actually, with the exception of the European Union and NATO, which is one, because they have defensive pacts. And I have also outlined the various rebel groups across the world. And so this is like some frontline changes battle royale, and any country can also create new front lines or new wars. So that's the basic idea of the game. So I want to introduce Darshan here. He has been a long time ally and friend.
Yeah, hi viewers, how are you all? And hope to see you after a long, long time, right, bro?
It's true, and it has been like 1 month since we have did like
Yeah, we
this.
have doing this live, and yesterday only in Broad Bharati I have done the live, and Siddharth bro participated and took part and explained many things. So every time we share our thoughts, that's why in this live I'm present with bro Siddharth to help with him with certain things that one couldn't handle this live, right? It takes a lot of CPU usage of one laptop and many tabs opening in one laptop. It's not possible. So I'm helping him with these things. So hi everybody, what's the live?
Yeah. So let's immediately go into it. And so the basic rules of the game are that, like, if a rebel group chooses one direction in an arrow, then they will attack that country. But if they try to attack the country that they are already in war with, then that country they
Hi,
will.
hi, Subhash Bahireli,
Hi,
MBG
Sash
Balu.
Behreli. Yeah, hi.
He's a he's a nice viewer, right? He'll
Yeah,
watch
he's
every live.
he has viewed one time. In our last live stream, we have enjoyed a lot, and it was a great fun. Anyways, I'm going to my channel so that I can. Yeah, it's here. Wait,
I'm seeing here, bro. Don't
Thank you,
take
bro.
it. I'm seeing here. Okay.
Okay, that one did not came. Okay, I think
Frontline
Sash Barely and MG Balu. Wow, hi. All right,
Hi. To watching, nice.
great. So it's more interesting this live. Hopefully. Alright, so let's start off. Anyways, before we go into that, I am just opening one tab.
So let's start,
Arrow
guys.
pointing website.
We'll be using this one.
Wait, is this the
Hope
correct website?
hope you all are safe. Hi, Bas Julu. Hi,
Hi.
hi, bro. I
Wait a
don't know who has
second.
it, bro, but hi.
Wait a second. Let me one time. Oh, quantum. Okay, fine. This. I'll one time create something. Just don't mind.
Okay.
Picker wheel.
Speaker will I have, bro?
To the left. Duh. Oh,
Left and right. We can.
sorry, just one miss.
Spin wheels are helpful. Hi,
Anyways,
pay.
just a
Hi.
second, everybody. All right, viewers, so let's continue.
Oh, Smash Bahireli have told in the live that one request, bro, if you are streaming, please tell the time and date in the
Okay, bro, I will tell, but most people will be active in evening, so I'll do constantly in evening, but on Sundays and Saturdays, whenever I have time at least, I will do in the morning or afternoon. Alright? Okay, so let's get into it. So the first country, let's. Hey Darshan, do you want to pick a country? Pick some random country. Okay, then I will open the world map from here and then let's see which country does Darshan want to pick. Russia. So our first offensive is started by Russia. So where does it want to go? Wait a second, bro. Let's see. So he's moving to the left. That means he's going to Europe. And so if it's going to Europe, then it can't attack Belarus obviously because it's in Russia's orbit. Also, Ukraine is like in the southwest. Wait a second. Wait. So as it's in the left, and the wait a second. The arrow is pointing straight. That means Russia is going straight. And so, as it's not attacking Europe, it's Belarus. It's attacking the Baltic states, and so Russia declares war on NATO. So the first day of the war begins, and this is how the war begins. Like Russia begins by pushing into Latvia, and then it, along with Belarus, it moves through the Silvalki Gap and easily captures reconnects to Kaliningrad. Then that small part of Lithuania that's surrounded by Belarus is encircled, and then in Estonia, Russia attempts to capture the capital of Tallinn, and on the first day, Estonia managed to stop the Russian advance. Finland, in the meantime, Russia attempts to advance towards Helsinki on the main road, but is stopped, and Russia also makes some small gains along the Finnish border. So that's the first day of the war. Also, let's not include Ukraine because it's currently not part of NATO and many, it's not in the same color, so let's not include it. So now the next country. Darshan, which country do you want to pick next? Pick some random country, not Russia, Russia, Russia. France, okay, fine, fine, fine. France. So, not Italy, obviously, France. So, it has many neighbors like Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Andorra, and Spain. Also, if we count England, then it can attack from north, it will reach England. If the wheel points a little bit slanting towards the east, then it will be Belgium. If it attacks to the east, it will be Switzerland. A little bit to west, also, it can be either Luxembourg or Germany. To the south, it will attack Italy because of Sardinia, and south also it can either attack Andorra or Spain. To the to the west, it can't attack because it's the ocean. And yeah, who has joined the live? I'm so happy because of this. Anyways, France is going in which direction? Let's spin the wheel. Wait, wait a second. I forgot to remove left. Up. Wow, up. But wait a second. If it's up, then it means north, and if it's pointing this direction, it's slightly. That means it's attacking Luxembourg. Oh my God, tiny Luxembourg. Actually, France is a part of NATO. Actually, so it can't attack any country. So that means France has only one place to attack, and that's Switzerland. And that means the entirety of NATO is also joining in the war. But I mean, NATO will only help a country if it's being attacked by another country. And so, as France is not being attacked, let's not say all other countries join. Also, it would be a lot boring. And so, France captures, it moves its way to Geneva, while also making a new. Uh, it tries to capture the city of Basel in the northern part of Switzerland. So, the offensive on the first day is like this, and so France tries to capture Switzerland like this. So in the next, if France moves south, then that means it will attack Algeria and not Italy or Spain because they're both in the same camp. So let's do like that. I almost forgot about that. They're part of NATO. All right, now the next part. Anyways, Darshan, you forgot to spin the wheel actually about country rebel, that unrecognized country. So let's spin it actually.
Unrecognized countries. Okay, bro. Let's go.
Okay, let's. I'm presenting my screen. Darshan will spin it. Present your screen, Darshan.
Okay, bro. I was replying to some viewer came to the live. I was replying to him.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he is not the leader of this channel. He's just a friend of me. So don't think that he's second channel and all that. Okay, fine. Now spin, bro. That
Let's go.
picker wheel.
Okay, okay.
From that picker wheel, bro, not from this wheel.
Okay, okay, okay. Wait, wait.
Bro, what the. Bro, that tick mark. Tick mark that thing, bro. Click on done. And then tick mark it. That unrecognized country. Now let's start the wheel.
Let's pick the wheel. Pick a wheel. It's going on. And the winner is Rebel Group.
Oh, so a rebel group is happening. So, Darshan, go to rebel group tab and let's see which rebel group is moving on to capture some territory.
Southern Transitional.
Wow, in Yemen, the civil war is continuing, it's escalating. So, Yemen is the place where the new front is beginning. And so, this is the amount of territory that the Southern Transitional Council happens.
Bro, our viewers asked one question, bro.
Yeah, what?
Suhad Benedict was asked, I have a question. Goa was ruled by Portugal and India was ruled by British. But why British did not capture Goa?
Because Britain and Portugal were allies.
Mm. Gupsa has asked, hi Brandon, hi Akshay.
Hi, bro. Gustav.
Hi.
Wait, are you Swedish? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Southern Transitional Council let it make its move. And so, I mean, it has only a few places to go.
Finish watching the live. Thank you for watching.
So it's moving down. What an interesting move.
Presenting the
Well,
screen,
it
bro.
is. Whoops. I meant it's going to the. Okay, let's spin it again. I think I lost control of that. Ugh. It's going to the left. Okay, the left means the. Wait, it's. Okay. To the left means that the Southern Transitional Council is attacking the Yemeni government. And so that's where they're going. Okay, let me select this color. Alright, so they try to attack the. They make some progress, and also here, also some progress is made. Let's thicken this. Some progress is made over here, but not that much territory is captured. Because, I mean, in Yemen, you will try to have bombing campaigns and all that thing, so that much territory is not captured. Also,
Let's go. Let's spin the screen.
UAE supports these rebels. Let's assume like that. Also, Socotra is under control of this government. Sorry for not highlighting it. But anyways, the front in Yemen is stabilized for some time. Now, Darshan, why do you stop presenting your screen? Okay, I'm also sharing my screen. Both of us will share our screen at the exact same time.
Let's share my screen. Okay. Pin my screen, bro, so that viewers can see.
It's already pinned.
Okay. And which wheel can I do? Scribbles. Okay.
That pick a wheel. We have to pick if it's a country, a rebel group, or an unrecognized country.
The winner is unrecognized country.
Okay, so let's see if the front in Ukraine becomes even more intense or something. Somaliland! Wow! The Somali civil war is also happening. Similar to the brothers in the
No,
north,
no, it's another side.
Somaliland also decide to attack somebody. And let's see where are they going.
Yeah, yeah. Another side is
And they
this.
are attacking towards the
They're attacking towards
left. What an interesting move, Somaliland. But you will, I mean, there's one small country in the left, but I mean, to the left it's Ethiopia, and in the north it's Djibouti. Wait a second. Uh, it's in deep right, so let's assume it's attacking Ethiopia. And so Somaliland does the big mistake of attacking Ethiopia. But I mean, if the wheel says so, and so Somaliland pushes into this big desert region, and then like it pushes towards, it tries to capture all of Somali province, like it does like that. And also over here some Frontline, some only changes, not that much. Yeah, so the front is like this only, not that much only of a change. Not a great change actually, it's just like some moving into the desert. And so I believe that if Ethiopian government forces are being situated in Tigray or in the eastern part in Somalia, then it will be easy on the first day for Somaliland. So for this day, it's a good day for that at least.
So next can we go?
Yeah. Now you can. Now let's see if it's a country, an unrecognized country, or a rebel group.
Let's go. Okay, Newer spin my Siddharth bro, spin my screen, okay?
I'm already pinning it. So
It will be who is the winner? We'll check here. The winner is the
let it be
winner
a country. Let it be a country. Are
is
not not a unrecognized country. Seriously, another one. Let's see the unrecognized countries. What will happen?
we will be the winner is Nagorno back.
Wow, Armenia is attacking Azerbaijan.
Good.
Okay, so the world is currently not thinking of any new other conflicts. Actually, to make it even more interesting, every wheel, if it gets three in a row, it will have to be eliminated for some time. But after two chances, then it will be back in the wheel. Let's do like that. I'll explain later. So, Nagorno Karabakh has started a new border clash with Azerbaijan again. Imagine how much time they'll do. Fighting, fighting, fighting bullets. Yeah. So, in order to connect to Armenia, Nagorno Karabakh and Armenian troops make a surprise assault. And also in the south, some pockets are destroyed. But that, like, they try to move towards Baku. And that's it, pretty much like that. I don't think in the north, like here, some fighting will happen also. Yeah, here also, and Armenian troops will also help. And so that's the front. Now in Azerbaijan, the front is like, I mean, Armenia is like now some. It's like some seed sprouting from its plant, like that. It's like, all right. So let's go to the next one. Okay, let's continue, bro. Let's continue.
Okay.
You forgot to share your screen. Bro, keep your screen like that, bro. Why are you stopping presenting your screen?
Bro, I don't see your screen properly. That's why, bro.
It's okay, bro. Click ignore and yeah, see from my live screen. How is anybody checking the? Are you checking
Wait, wait,
the?
wait, wait. Spin. The winner is again unrecognized country.
Okay, fine. It went three in a row, so we had to hide choice. So this will be the last for that, and now it will go in which direction? Did you check the chat? Caucasus again are becoming the Balkans, and it's also moving to the right. That means it's attacking Georgia, obviously. So
Money is more important and more money is not important.
nice. Okay, fine, 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 fine. But this is just frontline changes, not anything bad or something like that. I don't think like that. And so the Caucasus are becoming even more intense. And so as once again Abkhazia is colored with Russia, Russia is also going to attack Georgia. So that means Russia is in a war in Ukraine, NATO, and Georgia. Is this a World War III? Okay, fine. Abkhazian troops first moved through this part of Georgia, and then South Ossetia also starts shelling Georgian cities. Russia also tries to take some peaks over here and here. And so the front line stabilizes because there's the Caucasus Mountains. It's very big, and so that's how it's like. Just a second, everybody. Fine, everybody. Let's continue. Oh, yeah. Sorry, let's continue. All right. So the next one is it a country or a rebel group? I mean, we eliminated um that unrecognized country because it had three chances. If it had three chances in a row, then it's automatically not in the wheel. But after two chances, then it's back in the wheel. That's the basic thing. Move to that picker wheel and let's. And the winner is a rebel group. Seriously, guys. Okay, fine. If rebel group happens, then let's see.
The winner is Tuareg.
The Tuaregs in Libya. Ah, they're attacking their allies. Wait a second. Let's see where the wheel decides it. Quick, 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 quick. We need to decide if they are attacking Algeria, Niger, or. Okay, they're moving to the left. They're attacking Nigeria. I meant Algeria. They're attacking their brethren. Okay, fine. Whoops. Alright, so the Tuaregs are moving towards Algerian soil. What a bad idea. I mean, these rebel groups are like Islamists only. Okay, fine. So this is like empty desert, and so the Tuaregs make some advance, and they're attempting to capture the entire Tindouf area of Algeria, and so Libya is almost like a circle if we exclude these parts like the straight lines, it will almost be like an oval. Anyway, let's move to the next one, and let's hope it will be a country now.
And pick a wheel we are going in. Here, pick a wheel.
Also, should we shuffle it?
Spinning it, bro.
Fine, spin it, but let's hope it not attacks rebel group. Yay, a country! Finally! So Darshan gets to decide which country now. Choose any country.
Any country.
Yeah.
Uh, Wait, bro. Who is watching this?
Yeah, who's watching this video?
I think nobody's commenting. Okay. Wait, bro. I'll be choosing. Show the world map. I'll choose.
Okay, fine, 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 fine.
Okay. Okay.
I'm choosing it. Let's see which country in this area of the world is attacked.
That is Af- Afghanistan.
It's basically the Islamists now because Afghanistan is occupied by them, the Taliban. Now, where do they want to go? They have so many options. They could attack the Shia Muslims in Iran. They could attack the destabilizing Central Asian countries. They could attack Pakistan, but that's a bad option. Or they could take the silly risk of attacking China to here. All right. So where do they even want to go? So they are going towards the down. Oh dear, Pakistan. Is this a encirclement of Pakistan? Okay, I guess it's because of the TTP. Fine, 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 fine. I understood why. Because the Pashtun majority area here. I'm going to make Afghanistan in this color, and then it's gonna automatically attack Pakistan. And so first Afghanistan tries to push towards Peshawar in the mountainous areas of Pakistan to link up with the TTP. They start attacking Pakistani cities, and also they create some front lines in the center part of the country. While in the center in Balochistan, they also try to link up with the Pashtun majority areas over here. And so like the Pakistani military is like trying to stop the TTP from taking so many areas, and the Taliban supplies a lot of weapons to Balochistan, and so they also spring up into action, but later. And so Afghanistan Pakistan border is now like this.
So next country we're gonna go.
Wait, did you spin the wheel?
Yeah, go on, let's go. Spin the wheel.
After this chance, unrecognized countries is back. So this is another rebel group attacking another country. If a rebel group takes over an entire country, that's hilarious. The Myanmar rebels. Why are Myanmar again? Why conflict in Southeast Asia is brewing on India's border? First the Taliban Pakistan war, and then conflict in Burma. Why? Fine. So first over here, Myanmar rebels like here try to push towards Burma's capital, and also here this rebel group, I think I forgot the name. This also attacks Burma, and then like the Rohingya Liberation Front. I think the people of Rohingya, I think they're here, and they start also attacking Burma. They try to capture Arakan, and then over here, like some what type of rebel group is that? I forgot the name, but anyways, they will make some advance. They will link up here, and then they will try to capture the Shan states. I think that's how they pronounce it. And then on here, this I also forgot this rebel group. I think this moves. It captures many border posts along the border with India. Also, it starts attacking Burmese supplies in the northern regions. And finally, in the south, uh, on what's that rebel group? I think I forgot the name also for that. They also start to push towards Burma's city of Rangoon. So Burma conflict is increasing a lot, and I'm not sure if it's gonna destabilize or something if China or India or Thailand get involved, or possibly Bangladesh. That's gonna be a silly one. But anyways, let's spin the wheel. Has anybody replied in the?
No, one was who's that?
I think it's Yoli. Fine, I think everybody left.
They lost us.
Fine. Hey, unrecognized countries also has to be back after two chances. I told you, right? Okay. So if unrecognized country get or country or some other thing gets chosen a lot, fun rebel group. Rebel group again. Some rebel group across the world. And so it is
Happy.
the Houthis in Yemen. Where are they going? Fine. Then where are they going? They have the option to attack Saudi Arabia as well. Up. And that's what they are doing only. They're attacking Saudi Arabia only. Oh dear. Saudi Arabia occupies these areas and the Houthis are pushing them out. Firstly, the Houthis, they push out Saudi Arabian detachments over here and here. And I guess that's it because Saudi Arabia has a large military and the Houthis could only field only some detachments for their military. And so let's see if a situation in Europe develops. Let's move to another place. If rebel group gets chosen all over again, then the next thing it's not there. Country. Well, which country do you want to select now, Darshan?
What is the world map? Which region I want to you want to select?
Either in North Africa, Europe, or Asia. Which one?
Zoom in. Turkey, Turkey.
Turkey, Turkey, Turkey. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Another country, let's say where it is gonna attack. Is it gonna attack its arch enemy Greece? Its mini enemy Bulgaria? In the north, is it gonna attack Russia? In the east, is it gonna attack Armenia? In the south, is it gonna intervene in Kurdistan? Or in here, it will intervene in Tehran? I mean, Iran. So, where does Turkey wanna go? To the left! That's what every Turkish leader will think about attacking Greece. Ah, damn, Greece. You. But sadly, as Greece and Turkey are part of NATO, well, kind of, because Turkey is in its own color, as mostly Turkey is doing whatever it wants, and for now it's for now it's a declaration of war on NATO. I mean, Turkey is joining the pro-Russia camp. I'm not sure. And so first, does this big mistake and it attacks Greece. Turkey moves into the Thrace region and it also captures several Ionian islands. I forgot to color them, sorry. Then Turkish troops, after learning that Bulgaria attacks them, declares war on them and pushes towards this area. So now Turkey entered the war and now Europe is beginning to look like if conflict is brewing across the continent all over again. And so let's see.
Next becoming will be to let me next country. As I said, country again.
Country again, wow! The wheel is being kind to us now. Fine, let's go to the world map.
Let's go to the world map, viewers. That is, which region do you want me to select?
Okay, fine. Europe, Asia, Africa, Europe, Asia, Africa. Africa. But I mean North Africa because I did not include South Africa. Southern
Libya,
Africa.
Libya.
Again? Well, fine. Libya will
Not Libya. Okay, okay, Mali, Mali. Okay.
anything, bro. But both of these countries are engaged in civil wars. And so, where do they want to attack? I mean, choose one. One, bro. Choose one. You did not choose properly.
Mali.
Ah, again. Fine, 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 fine. Let's do for Mali. Where does Mali want to go? Does it want to attack the rebels or a new country? To the right. Well, what's on Mali's east? Okay, fine. So there are so many people in the east, but I mean these are pro-Malian groups. But there's also ISIS, so they can attack them, or they can attack Azawad over here. So where is the wheel pointing? It's pointing straight right. And so that means they're attacking Azawad. Yeah, so the Malian war continues, and now, like, the Malians managed to win a battle over here, and then over here they managed to win many engagements against the what do we call it? The Azawad, and over here also. Uh, yeah, I don't think those are required because it's only Mali for later. Fine, let's go to the next country. Next country, bro.
Okay, bro. Coming. And again.
Well, countries cannot be removed because there are many countries in the world. Every country at least has to get a chance, right?
Oh, happy countries. Happy.
Yeah. So, which country do you want to pick?
I want to pick Sri Lanka. Which region you want to pick it?
Now let's go with. Mm, Where's my cursor? Oh, I think I pointed at Asia from space. So, which country do we want to pick in Asia?
I want to pick India.
Okay. India, it noticed the conflicts in Pakistan and Myanmar, and so it saw its opportunity to reform the. Okay, let's not say those. What India is gonna attack? Is it gonna attack China or Pakistan, seeing the instability? Or they can make the monumental decision to attack Nepal, Bhutan, or Bangladesh. Or in the south, it could obviously attack Sri Lanka. So where is India gonna choose? To the up! Oh no, it's pointing straight up. Wait a second. Because of India's border with Pakistan, it's going up like this. I'm counting it as Pakistan because of this area and not China because Pakistan controls all this. So let's let India take Kashmir back. Fine. So, oh shit. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, did I this? Fine. So first, India attacks Kargil. It moves from Kargil to attack Gilgit-Baltistan. It also moves. Um, it moves here in the empty desert regions, and over here it moves towards Lahore. It tries to encircle the city. While in the south, it moves towards the capital, I mean, the city of Karachi. And so the India, Pakistan, and Taliban are at war with each other. I mean, if India forms an alliance with the Taliban, then Pakistan will collapse immediately, right? All right, let's continue.
Let's continue with our next thing. We want all the place separated. Because do.
Unrecognized countries are, please Russia help us, Armenia please let's connect back each other, but then everybody says no, no, we are already at war and we need to do a lot of research. Okay, the Syrian Democratic Front, the Syrian civil war has escalated once again. And so, in the Idlib region, the Syrian army is pushing back in, and Turkey supports this group. And now, as Turkey has bad relations with the West, as it attacked Greece, I don't think Turkey is going to receive any help from the West. And so they'll be neutral. And so, yet again, the Syrian civil war continues and escalates. First, over here, the they make an advance. Okay, fine. No, no, I increased the size of my pen. Fine. So they try to capture the region of Idlib and also move towards the coast. Also in the desert region, I'm ignoring it for now because nothing is happening here. Also over here, Turkish supported groups are moving towards over here and trying to form an alliance with the Kurds. But the Kurds are not willing to help as they are allies of the Syrian Red Army and also, sorry, I meant Syrian government, and Turkey is in the north, and so no, they are not going to make an alliance. Next country. Unrecognized country. I think Armenia and Russia are noticing. They are making a new change in the series. Oh no! Western Sahara! Are you serious? Now conflict once again. But once again, it's between Morocco and the Somali Arab Democratic Front. Oh no. Okay, so now let's see what will happen. So like the nothing would likely happen mostly. It's just like a few border skirmishes. I guess like everywhere Morocco will like escalate the conflict, or yeah, Somali Arab Democratic Front will escalate it, and the war will continue like border clashes. Let's continue. So the next one is a rebel group. Well, fine, yeah, I'll just fine. Who are they picking? The Houthis again? Houthis, okay, fine. Let's get it over quickly. Are they attacking Saudi Arabia or somewhere else? No. To the left? Is there even something to the Houthis left? Okay, fine. No, because there's the Red Sea that has with them. But let's assume, like, okay, fine, 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 fine. No, 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 no. Okay, so let's assume like Saudi Arabia took some lands here, and I mean, let's assume like Yemen is okay. Fine, no change in the war in Yemen because there is no front, there is no place they can attack to the left. Let's hope that the conflict in Europe continues and does not escalate into a third world war. Country, I knew it will be a country. Now let's pick something on the map. Fine, 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 fine. Mm. Oh, I picked on Poland. Okay, it's Europe. It's Europe. So tell me, which country do you want to pick in Europe?
Hungary.
Oh no! If it's Hungary, then it's literally the entirety of Europe. Oh wait, they do share a border with Serbia. Fine, fine, fine. If it's anywhere else on either Ukraine or NATO, then it will. Then that means the Russia NATO war is continuing. But if it's south, then the world is saved from a third world war. Let Hungary make a monumental decision. Is at the war is continuing, and it is. Yay! World War One is finally not happening. It's Serbia who's being attacked. Well, I mean, because if Russia supports Serbia in this conflict, then, well, you guess what it will happen. Okay, fine, fine, let's continue. So, Hungary, it moves. Uh, so, Hungary, firstly, it captures some northern territories in the north of Serbia, but then Serbian troops arrive and the border destabilizes again. The next part of the war. Let's make it interesting by adding some bigger Asian country. Rebel group. Oh dear. Okay, fine. Rebel group. Let's see what rebel group is. Is it attacking some other country or what? Again the Houthis. Darshan, shuffle it. I don't want the Houthis to always be there. Sudan rebels. Finally, the conflict escalated into Sudan. So, is it. Yeah, so Islamists are occupying Darfur, and so not this one, but I mean this one, and so the conflict escalates again. But I mean, it can't attack South Sudan also because they have disputed territories. Also, I don't think. I think it's between Sudanian government and South Sudanese government, and so the war continues over here. Firstly, over here, like some conflict begins over the Nile River, and eventually some moves are made, and uh, the rebels attempt to reach Khartoum, and also on the Blue Nile, the rebels try to reach that. Also, they're being funded by Ethiopia because Sudan is pro-Egyptian and the water dispute is going on. So I guess this is happening. Let's continue.
Continue, and the next will
And
be
is anybody on the live? I think no, right? Country. Fine. Now let's see if anybody's on the live.
no
Nope.
one.
Why are this? At first it was very interesting, but now suddenly, why did they get this? Fine, bro. Let's save it fully, and when anybody joins, then we'll do it. Fine. So, which country is there? North Africa, Asia, Europe. I pointed on Iceland, and so that means it is Europe. Obviously, pick a country from Europe.
Here we can make us part one, and can we join
Okay,
part
bro. And I have an idea. So, if the entire world is embroiled in conflict, let every country that's pro-Western or pro-Eastern pick a side. So that means, which country in Europe do you want to pick?
country I want to pick means
Huh?
I want to pick China.
Bro, okay, fine, fine, fine. I mean, China will be interesting. It will be. Now, where will they pick? Will they pick Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, North Korea, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar? I mean, what is left of Myanmar? North Korea, Mongolia, Russia? Unlikely. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan. They have so many options. Where will they attack? Also, they could probably attack Taiwan. They're gonna pick. And it is gonna be the. To the left. Well, at least that's a good decision by China. Xi Jinping wants to conquer some parts of Central Asia for his own empire, like his own ancestors have done. But it's moving a little bit in the left, and if it's a little bit in the left, that means he's gonna attack Kazakhstan. Well, you made a good decision, China, to attack Russia's enemy, I mean friend. So China moves to the Altai Mountains and attacks some Kazakh border fortresses, which easily surrender. While in the south, the main Chinese offensive from Xinjiang moves in and tries to take the capital of Nur Sultan. Oh, yeah, and here also, Chinese forces are advancing. So, will Russia join the conflict to help? Yeah. So now the conflict is moving towards Central Asia. China is trying its own Tang Empire destiny, I think. Yeah, is China trying to do what like the Tang Empire has done? Defeat the Western Turks. I mean, Kazakhstan will be the Western Turks or something like that. Fine, let's let it not be like that, but let's see which country is next.
Bro, can we continue part two in part two?
Okay, now let's do one last spin, and for it has to be definitely NATO, and then the world will escalate. Is that a fine idea?
Till that save there. We'll go continue in part two.
Just a second, bro. If you want, if you are busy or something, then you can leave. But I'll continue the live. But Now it has to be either, uh, let's see if it is either Russia or NATO, and then
What shall you do with that?
nothing, bro. The just only one last spin, okay?
Okay. Then we'll end the live, but it's already late.
Okay, let it be country. If it's a country, then it's gonna be a great one.
Unrecognized country. I want to be Donbass.
Yes, it's a country. And now it has to be definitely.
Show map. I select
Yes, I did it. It's Europe. So which country in Europe?
in Europe. You
It is.
Britain.
Good job. Then that means as Britain is declaring war against Russia, World War III has officially begun. And now every side in the world has a monumental decision whether to pick the eastern side or the western side. And so now literally everybody is not good. They are not having a great day. And so as the war in Ukraine is going on, NATO is already starting to be attacked. So let's do it. All right, Darshan. If you're having like some work or something, I mean, you're telling, please let's make part two or something. But now the world is in World War III. Everybody will be picking a side, and so no picker wheel or something like that. And so now, yeah, all right. So now let's escalate the conflict. First, in Poland, the conflict spills over into Ukraine, and immediately uh, Russia is mobilizing troops to begin their offensive. Moldova also joins in the war, which provokes Transnistria, a breakaway state of Russia, to join the war on the side of Russia.
Russia.
And so, also as Hungary is attacking Serbia, we're gonna put Serbia on the red team. All right. So this conflict in Ukraine, I mean, Russia is recently trying to annex lands from Ukraine, and so let's put it like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And also the Kharkiv front.
Yes,
Yeah.
got it.
And so also as France is attacking Switzerland, it's also on the red team. Switzerland has finally evoked its neutrality. Only one neutral country in Europe is remaining, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Also, Turkey is joining so this war as they recently started attacking NATO territory, and so you can guess how the situation will be going. Also, I think Turkey will probably try to withdraw from this as they saw the Third World War going on, and so they basically joined the pro NATO camp and abandoned all their claims to Greece and Bulgaria.
Yes, go.
So now let's see. Also, let's not forget Georgia. Also, the Syrian civil war. Russia is still supporting this red team, and so that means this part is also going to be the blue team.
Okay.
And we also should not forget Northern Cyprus and the Republic of Cyprus, who are forced to join both sides. So now the conflict escalates. So, firstly, let's discuss what's happening in Ukraine. Russia once again starts its. Okay, sorry. Russia starts its. Oh no! Why color not changed? Ah, yeah. Russia starts its movement in the north and it tries to take Kharkiv. As several of the Nazis captured, Russia also captured Lysychansk and also moves into the rest of the Donbass region. It also starts an offensive in Mykolaiv and Odessa to link up with the forces in Transnistria and Serbia. The conflict in Transnistria is completely downwards for Russia, as immediately they are trying, as NATO forces completely encircle Transnistria, and the Transnistrian forces are completely destroyed with this one encirclement. But many leaders managed to escape to Russia, and most of the army supports them in the Mykolaiv Odessa campaign. Also, the Serbian troops also attack Romania and the other parts of NATO. They start pushing across the Danubian frontier. They try to capture the Bulgarian capital of Sofia. They then move into North Macedonia, which easily collapses, and Albania. They move into the country and Montenegro. Well, yes, Kosovo exists, and they move easily into Kosovo, and then Albania, as north is captured. Montenegro, it is unable to survive, and then Croatia, the front lines did not change. Serbian troops easily arrive and push out the Hungarian forces, while in the north, the conflict in the Baltics stretches, and Latvian, Estonian troops, as well as Lithuanian, are pushed out, and the city of Narva fell too. Also, in the Finland offensive, Finland manages to push back the Russians. Wow.
Yeah, this is a good explanation about wars.
Yeah. In the Switzerland front, the all of NATO arrives and decides to support against the invasion of Switzerland, but they can't easily invade Switzerland because a lot of defensive bunkers are here. Also, tiny little Liechtenstein is annexed by Austria so that they can move into Switzerland easily. Sad. Little Liechtenstein could not survive against the powerful NATO. Imagine that happening.
Hmm. Okay, but apart
Now
from
let's
this,
look at the Caucasus region and the Syrian front. Firstly, Russia pushes into Abkhazia and South Ossetia, and the Georgian front completely arrives. Turkish troops arrive, however, and Russia is stopped. But in the south, Syria offensive continues, and they easily push out the remaining Turkish troops. But Turkish troops arrive, and so, as the Kurds are also allies of Russia, Turkey also attacks this, but also Iraq wants to reclaim all these Kurdish territories, and so it actually joins the Western camp. I mean, the Western camp is this area, right? And also Iran, which is angry with this, joins the red team. With this, the conflict escalates in the Caucasus, and Armenia and Azerbaijan join their respective colors. Okay, just a second, everybody. I'll be back in a few minutes.
bro, we'll end the live here, bro. Part one.
Now let's continue with the front lines. Let's quickly summarize what will happen. Otherwise, let's all save it for part two. So let's basically summarize which side everybody is going to pick. So Bosnia and Herzegovina is neutral, and as Serbia enters the war, the Serbians in this part of Bosnia rebel, and so they try to join the Serbian army over here, and so Bosnia joins the Western camp, unsurprisingly. And what about in Africa? So, as the Malian conflict as well as the Libyan conflict escalated into Algeria, Algeria is unable to stop the Tuaregs. The Tuaregs could also likely be funded by Western camp, who does not want Algeria to entirely fall into the camp of Russia. And so it's very likely that Tuareg offensive would likely bring Algeria, whoops, sorry, mm, what is that? Algeria into the conflict zone. Also, plus its ally, the Democratic, like this area. And with this, and with this, Morocco joins the war on the side of the blue team. Well, no, no. Okay, fine. And also, um, and so with Algeria joining this part of the war, the Tuaregs join the war on the side of the blue team, but also the Libyan government is furious, and so it joins this part. But it also brings, but suddenly, because of all this, the Russian supported this government abandons the abandons Russia, and so it decides to choose the Western camp. Officially, the West starts a bombing campaign across Libya, and so it. all this thing. And so the the conflict spreads immediately into Libya. Also, Kazakhstan is being attacked by China, and so it's still on the western camp. Also, plus China is now into the war, and so it's now Russia's ally, which most countries in this world are going to be neutral and nothing much in this conflict zone. So this is the World War III scenario, and so this is everything. In part two, we're going to discuss everything else. All right, everybody. So bye. Also, Darshan is making a new video.
Yeah.
All right. So bye,
So
everybody. We're going to do
yeah, bye
part
everybody.
two
Have a nice
tomorrow.
day.
I guess next live. Sorry.
Yeah, part two will be there. As it's getting very late, so we need to complete our work. So have a nice day, guys. So we'll hats off. We'll meet you later.
Yeah, everybody. Bye. Oh no. Wait, where was it? Yeah, YouTube Studio had open.
Live stream room is not ready.
And then finally. So if anybody new has joined, I don't think you'll be happy. But fine then.